So Will Boss here again, doing a quick video today on some things that are toxic in your yards, pretty common in yards in the United States. That would be toxic to dogs and cats and really to humans also. But there's plenty of stuff out there. People talk about things that are dangerous inside to pets. You know, if they eat homemade Play-Doh or obviously dark chocolate, things like that. But there's a lot of stuff people talk about, things that are outside. So today, just some quick things, especially this is time of year people starting to plant stuff outside. If dogs consume things like tulips, English ivy, of course castor beans, used to make ricin, stuff like that, iris, foxglove, begonias, hydrangeas. There's many more pretty typical things that people plant outside, so I just wanted someone to be aware of. With that, you also have things that would be planted, go along with people's gardens. So getting ready, you have rose and food people put out for their roses. That's definitely really toxic. If they eat that stuff. The plant food people put out there to feed their plants. Pesticides, insecticides, it seems pretty obvious, but dogs get into that stuff, unfortunately, and then of course can lead to really bad problems. Your slug, snail killers, people put out pesticides out there. Just think about it, if it's designed to kill something like an insect, then we get into rat and rodent poisons. It obviously can have effects on dogs. Smaller, because it's not larger quantities, or then we get into LD50s and stuff, where maybe it would be lethal for something like a dog or a cat. If you have a pond, be aware of blue-green algae. That stuff that forms out there can be real toxic and can kill your dogs out there. There's all sorts of mushrooms that are found all across the United States. Pretty rare that the reactions happen. That dogs will be eating mushrooms, but do that, they can absolutely be lethal out there. Compost bins, there's definitely stuff in compost bins. Personally, I don't put stuff like meat, dairy products in there. When that stuff breaks down, creates mycotoxins, it definitely can kill your dogs. Iron, incredibly common in fertilizers. People have iron all the time in fertilizers. Good for fertilizers, but definitely can cause like a bloody diarrhea in dogs. So you definitely want to do that. You be aware of that. Bone meal, again, super common. You put it out there. I remember my grandfather used to put fish. He'd put dead fish in the ground. When he was gardening out in the yard, and it works. Bone meal is good stuff. But what it does is it creates these balls of kind of bone, little bone balls inside the stomachs of dogs. Can be pretty toxic. Mulch, just want to talk about mulch, because mulch is something that people don't think about very often as toxic to dogs. They go out there and they think, oh, I'm just getting some mulch for my yard. A lot of times you'll see these see regular just brown mulch. You won't think about it, and they'll be used. They'll take the kind of like the shells of the cocoa beans. So it's again, they try to remove some of the toxins from them, but it becomes something similar to like the toxin they would have from eating too much chocolate out there, and of course arsenic. They'll put arsenic on some of these pesticides, and you'll notice, like, even this one will have like a label that says, for clarification on these pesticides, doesn't not even assessed on there. They'll put it out there, so yeah, it's great to keep insects and things on there, but yeah, it can actually kill dogs out there. So definitely something to be aware of. Just some common things that are found in the yard that could be toxic to dogs and cats and really humans, but really dogs get into that stuff, and want to make sure your pets stay safe.